God says this is about your daughter. She is facing something you must know. God's message now today, God's message now for you. My beloved child, I am speaking to you now because your heart has been restless and your thoughts have been heavy, and you have been feeling that something is not right, especially when it comes to your daughter. You try to smile in front of everyone, you try to believe that everything is fine, but deep inside you feel a quiet worry that you cannot explain. That feeling did not come to you without a reason. I placed that gentle alert inside your soul so you would pause, breathe, and listen. Do not be afraid. I am not bringing this message to scare you. I am bringing it to prepare you, to open your eyes with love, not with fear. Your daughter is not lost, she is not broken, and she is not beyond your reach. But she is carrying something in her heart that she has not been able to speak. She has been smiling when she wants to cry, staying silent when she wants to be held, and acting strong when she is actually tired. You have noticed small changes. The way she stays quiet longer than before. The way she looks at her phone but her mind is somewhere else. The way she says, "I'm fine," very quickly, as if she does not want any questions. My beloved child, these are not signs of distance, they are signs of a heart that is waiting to be understood without being forced to explain. She is facing a confusion that she herself does not fully understand. She is trying to discover who she is, where she belongs, and whether she is enough. The world around her is loud, fast, and full of expectations, and she is comparing herself to things that are not real. She is measuring her worth with the wrong scale, and that is making her feel smaller than she truly is. But listen carefully, she still trusts you. Even if she does not say everything, even if she goes to her room and closes the door, even if she answers in short words, your presence is still her safest place. The bond between you has not been broken. It is only waiting to be strengthened through patience, not pressure. You do not need to interrogate her. You do not need to demand answers. You only need to create a space where she feels that she can speak without being judged. Sit beside her, not as someone who is searching for problems, but as someone who is offering peace. Sometimes the greatest healing begins with simple silence shared in love. My beloved child, you must also release your guilt. You have been thinking, did I do something wrong? Did I miss something? Am I not a good parent? These thoughts are hurting you and they are not from me. You have loved her, you have protected her, and you have done more than you realize. No parent is perfect, but your love has never been absent, and that is what truly matters. What she needs now is not perfection from you. She needs your calm. When you are anxious, she feels it. When you are peaceful, she feels that too. So I am asking you to take care of your own heart. Speak gently. Move slowly. Let your words be soft and your eyes be kind. She is watching you more than you know. There is also something else you must understand. She is not only facing outer pressure. She is facing inner questions. She is wondering if her dreams are too big, if her voice is too small, if her feelings are too much. She is learning how to be herself in a world that keeps telling her to be someone else. This is a delicate time, and your role is not to control her path but to remind her that she is never walking alone. Do not compare her to others. Do not say, "Look at this person, look at that person." Each comparison becomes a small wound in her heart. Instead, remind her of her own light. Tell her about the qualities you see in her that she cannot yet see in herself. Your words have power. Use them to build, not to correct. My beloved child, there will be a moment very soon when she will open up a little more than usual. It may happen during a simple conversation, during a meal, during a walk, or even late at night when everything is quiet. Do not miss that moment by being distracted. That will be the door I open for you. When that moment comes, do not interrupt, do not lecture, do not try to fix everything immediately. Just listen. Listening will be your greatest gift. You are not alone in this. I am watching over her even when you cannot. I am protecting her in ways you cannot see. The worries that keep you awake at night have already reached me, and I am working in her life quietly. There are people I am placing around her who will influence her in positive ways. There are situations I am arranging that will help her discover her strength. Trust the timing. Not everything needs to be solved today. Growth is a slow unfolding. Just like a flower does not bloom because someone shouts at it, a heart does not open because someone demands it. It opens when it feels safe. My beloved child, I also want you to remember the joy between you. Do not let this concern turn your relationship into something heavy. Laugh with her. Share small stories. Watch something together. Cook together. Healing often comes through ordinary moments filled with love. She is stronger than you think, and you are wiser than you feel. This situation is not a crisis, it is an invitation for deeper connection, deeper understanding, and deeper love. In the coming days, you will notice a small positive change. It may be very small, but do not ignore it. That will be my sign to you that things are moving in the right direction. Celebrate that small change silently in your heart and continue to be patient. Do not speak about your fears in front of others in a way that labels her. Words spoken outside reach her energy even if she does not hear them directly. Protect her dignity. Speak about her with pride and hope. My beloved child, your daughter is not drifting away, she is growing. Growth often looks like distance before it becomes closeness again. This phase will not last forever. What you build now through understanding will become the foundation of your relationship for many years to come. Hold her with your eyes, not with your control. Guide her with your example, not with your fear. Love her without conditions, without comparisons, and without expectations of perfection. And above all, trust me. I know her path. I know your heart. I brought you together for a reason, and I am still present in your story. Stay calm. Stay gentle. Stay open. I am already working in both of your lives, and what feels uncertain today will become a testimony of love tomorrow. I am with you, my beloved child, and I am with your daughter too. My beloved child. Take a slow breath and let my words settle gently inside you, because what I am revealing to you now is not meant to burden you but to guide you with light. You have been watching your daughter closely, sometimes without letting her notice, and you have been trying to read her silence like a language. You are not wrong to observe, but you must not let your observation turn into fear. Fear closes doors, but love opens them. Your daughter is standing at a point in her life where she is learning to carry her own thoughts, and this is new for her. There are emotions she cannot name yet, and questions she does not know how to ask. She is trying to understand friendships, expectations, her identity, and her future, all at the same time. It feels heavy for her, even if she does not show it on the outside. Sometimes she feels that she must be strong for everyone, that she must not disappoint you, that she must not show weakness. This is why she hides her worries. She thinks silence is protection, but silence is also loneliness. That is why your gentle presence is so important now. Do not approach her only when something feels wrong. Sit with her even when everything seems normal. When you make connection a daily habit instead of a reaction to problems, she will begin to open naturally. Ask her about small things: what made her smile today, what made her think, what made her curious. These small conversations will become bridges. My beloved child, you must also watch your tone. Even your concern, if spoken with tension, can feel like pressure to her. Speak slowly. Choose words that invite, not words that demand. Instead of asking, "What is wrong with you?" ask, "Is there anything on your mind that you would like to share?" The difference between these two questions is the difference between a closed door and an open one. There is also a hidden strength inside your daughter that she herself has not discovered yet. She is more resilient than she believes. She has a kind heart, a sensitive spirit, and a deep ability to understand others. These are gifts, not weaknesses. But the world sometimes makes sensitive souls feel like they are fragile. Remind her that sensitivity is a form of strength. You may have noticed that she spends time alone more than before. Do not immediately assume that solitude is sadness. Sometimes she is simply trying to understand herself. But at the same time, keep a gentle balance. Make sure she does not feel isolated. Invite her into shared moments without forcing her. My beloved child, there is one thing you must release: the desire to control every outcome. You cannot walk every step for her, and you are not meant to. You are meant to be her guide, not her path. Trust that the values you have planted in her heart are still alive. They have not disappeared. Even if she makes small mistakes, those mistakes will become her teachers. Very soon, there will be a situation where she feels misunderstood by someone outside the home. She may not tell you immediately, but you will notice a change in her energy. When that happens, do not rush to solve it. First, become her safe place. Let her know that she does not need to face the world alone. Once she feels supported, she will find the courage to speak. My beloved child, you must also take care of your own words when you speak about her future. Do not place the weight of your unfulfilled dreams on her shoulders. Encourage her dreams, even if they are different from what you imagined. When she feels that her dreams are respected, she will trust you more deeply. There is healing that is already beginning in her heart. You cannot see it yet, but I can. I am sending her small moments of clarity, small moments of confidence, and small reminders that she is loved. These moments will grow, and you will start to see her smile more genuinely again. You must also remember to appreciate her out loud. Do not assume she knows that you are proud of her. Speak it. Tell her, I am proud of who you are becoming. These words will stay with her longer than you can imagine. They will become her inner voice when she faces doubt. My beloved child, do not let outside opinions disturb your peace. Every child grows at a different pace. Some bloom early, some bloom later, but each bloom is unique. Trust her timing. Trust your parenting. Trust my guidance. There will be a day, not far from now, when she will come to you without being asked. She will sit near you and start talking about something that matters to her. It may seem small, but it will be her way of opening her heart. When that day comes, stop everything else. Give her your full attention. That moment will strengthen your bond in a way that words cannot describe. Also, remember to laugh together. Healing does not only come through serious conversations. It comes through shared joy. Watch something funny, cook something new, go for a short walk, or simply sit together without any purpose. Love grows in ordinary moments. My beloved child, I am also working within you. I am teaching you patience, deeper compassion, and a new way of listening. This situation is not only shaping her, it is shaping you into a more understanding and peaceful parent. Let go of the idea that you must always have the right answers. Sometimes the greatest support you can give is simply saying, I am here for you, no matter what. That sentence will become her anchor. Do not allow your mind to imagine worst-case scenarios. Those thoughts do not come from me. Replace them with trust. Every time worry rises, pause and breathe, and remember that I am watching over both of you. Your home must remain a place of warmth, not tension. Even when you are concerned, keep the environment gentle. Play soft music, share meals, speak kindly. The atmosphere of your home affects her heart more than you realize. My beloved child, your daughter's story is not one of struggle, it is one of transformation. She is learning, growing, and finding her voice. You are not losing her, you are meeting the next version of her. Stay close, but not controlling. Stay aware, but not anxious. Stay loving, always. I am guiding her steps even when you cannot see the path. I am placing light in front of her even when she feels unsure. And I am strengthening the bond between you in ways that will last for a lifetime. Trust the process. Trust your love. Trust me. I am with you, my beloved child, in every quiet moment, and I am holding your daughter gently as she grows into who she is meant to be. My beloved child. Feel the calm that is flowing toward you right now, because this message is not only about your daughter, it is also about the sacred connection between your hearts. You have been asking, even without words, will everything be okay? And I am telling you with deep certainty, yes, everything is moving toward healing, toward understanding, and toward a stronger bond than you have ever experienced before. Your daughter is not walking into darkness, she is walking through a phase of self-discovery. This phase feels confusing because she is learning to balance her inner world with the outer world. She is learning how to express emotions, how to set boundaries, how to understand who truly cares for her and who does not. These lessons are not signs of loss, they are signs of growth. There are moments when she feels misunderstood, not because you do not love her, but because she does not yet know how to explain her feelings. She fears that if she speaks, she might disappoint you, or that you might worry too much. This is why your calm presence is so powerful. When you show that you can listen without reacting with fear, she will begin to trust her own voice. My beloved child, I want you to remember something very important. Your daughter does not need a perfect parent, she needs an emotionally safe one. Safety is created through patience, through gentle listening, through accepting her emotions without immediately trying to correct them. Even if you do not fully understand her feelings, your willingness to hear them will heal her. There is also a hidden light inside her that is beginning to awaken. She has talents, ideas, and dreams that she has not fully shared yet. Sometimes she hides them because she is unsure if they will be accepted. Encourage her curiosity. When she talks about something she likes, even if it seems small to you, treat it as important. This will teach her that her voice matters. In the coming days, you may notice that she becomes slightly more expressive in small ways. Perhaps she will share a thought, a joke, or an opinion more openly than before. Do not overlook these small openings. Respond with warmth. These are the steps she is taking toward you. My beloved child, you must also be careful not to let your own past fears shape your reactions. Your experiences are not her destiny. She is walking her own path, and I am guiding her. Trust that the lessons you have learned in your life have already made you wiser and more compassionate. Use that wisdom to support her, not to protect her from every difficulty. Some challenges will make her stronger. Do not try to monitor every detail of her life. Instead, build a relationship where she chooses to share with you. Control creates distance, but trust creates closeness. Let her know that you respect her growing independence while still being available whenever she needs you. There may also be a moment when she becomes emotional and you do not know the right words to say. In that moment, remember that silence filled with love is better than advice filled with anxiety. Sit beside her. Let her feel that she is not alone. Sometimes your presence is the answer. My beloved child, I am also asking you to speak blessings over her, even in your private thoughts. Think of her with hope, with pride, with love. Your thoughts carry energy, and that energy reaches her in ways you cannot see. When you think of her as strong, she begins to feel stronger. When you think of her as capable, she begins to believe in herself. Release the fear that something is wrong. Replace it with the understanding that something is changing. Change is not your enemy. Change is the doorway to growth. There is also joy returning to your home. It may come slowly, but it will come. You will hear her laughter again in a way that feels lighter. You will see moments where she is relaxed, where her eyes shine with confidence. These will be signs that the connection between you is deepening. My beloved child, do not forget to take care of your own spirit. When you pray, when you sit quietly, when you breathe deeply, you are not only helping yourself, you are creating a peaceful energy that surrounds your daughter. Your inner peace becomes her outer safety. I am guiding you both through this time because there is a beautiful purpose in it. You are learning how to communicate with deeper love. She is learning how to trust and express herself. This process is shaping a relationship that will be based on mutual respect, understanding, and unconditional love. One day, she will look back and realize that you were not only her parent but also her safe place. And you will look back and see that this period, which once felt uncertain, was actually the beginning of a stronger and more meaningful connection. My beloved child, continue to be patient. Continue to be gentle. Continue to trust. Do not rush the unfolding. Just as the sun rises slowly but surely, clarity and peace are rising in your lives. I am watching over her when she sleeps, when she studies, when she thinks, and when she feels alone. She is never truly alone. And neither are you. Everything that is happening now is leading both of you toward deeper love, deeper understanding, and a future filled with mutual strength. So release your worry, hold on to faith, and keep your heart open. Speak with kindness, listen with patience, and love without conditions. I am with you in every step, my beloved child, and I am holding your daughter in light as she becomes the beautiful, confident soul she was always meant to be. My beloved child. As you continue to listen, let your heart soften even more, because what I am about to share with you is a gentle reminder that the love between you and your daughter is not fragile, it is deeply rooted, even when it feels quiet on the surface. You have been measuring your connection through her words and actions, but love is also present in the unspoken spaces, in the small glances, in the moments when she chooses to sit near you without saying much. Those moments are her way of staying connected. There are times when she feels overwhelmed by her own thoughts. She questions whether she is doing enough, whether she is becoming someone you will be proud of, whether she is making the right choices. She carries these questions silently because she does not want to add to your worries. You must understand that her silence is not rejection, it is protection, both for herself and for you. My beloved child, I want you to change the way you see this phase. Do not see it as distance. See it as her learning to become her own person while still needing your steady presence. This is a delicate balance, and you are capable of holding it with grace. Speak to her not only as a parent but also as a friend who respects her thoughts. When she shares something, even if it seems small or confusing, do not dismiss it. What is small to you may be very big to her. Your response will shape whether she continues to share or returns to silence. There is also something beautiful happening within her that you may not yet notice. She is developing empathy, depth, and a stronger sense of identity. She is learning to observe the world, to understand people, to feel deeply. These qualities will make her a compassionate and wise person in the future. Nurture these qualities by acknowledging them. My beloved child, do not let your love become fear-based. Love that is driven by fear feels heavy, but love that is driven by trust feels freeing. When you trust her, she will begin to trust herself. Very soon, there will be a conversation between you that feels natural and warm. It will not be a dramatic moment, it will be simple. Perhaps you will be sitting together, perhaps doing something ordinary, and she will begin to talk. In that moment, remember everything I have told you. Listen more than you speak. Let her finish her thoughts. Validate her feelings. You do not need to have solutions, you only need to have understanding. My beloved child, I also want you to celebrate her efforts, not only her achievements. When she tries, when she shows responsibility, when she expresses kindness, acknowledge it. This will build her confidence more than any criticism ever could. Release the need to compare her journey with anyone else's. Comparison creates invisible pressure. She is walking a path that is uniquely hers, and I am guiding her steps according to her purpose. There may still be days when she seems distant or moody. Do not take these days personally. Emotions come and go like waves. Your steady love must remain like the shore, constant, calm, and welcoming. My beloved child, you are also healing your own inner child through this process. The patience you are learning, the gentleness you are practicing, the understanding you are developing. These are not only for her, they are transforming you as well. You are becoming the parent you once needed, and that is a sacred journey. I am placing moments of joy in your path together. A shared laugh, a meaningful glance, a simple thank you, a small hug, do not overlook these. They are signs of connection being restored and strengthened. Trust that she is protected. Trust that she is learning. Trust that she is growing into someone who will one day understand how deeply she has been loved. And trust yourself. You have more wisdom and more love than you give yourself credit for. You are not failing, you are learning, adapting, and showing up with an open heart. That is what truly matters. Continue to create a home where she feels safe to be herself. Let your words be gentle, your expectations balanced, and your presence reassuring. When she knows she can come to you without fear of judgment, she will come. My beloved child, the story between you and your daughter is not one of worry, it is one of unfolding love. The distance you felt is becoming closeness. The silence is becoming understanding. The uncertainty is becoming trust. Walk forward with peace in your heart. Release the tension in your mind. Hold on to faith, patience, and unconditional love. I am guiding both of you every step of the way. I am strengthening your bond in ways that you cannot yet fully see. And I am surrounding your daughter with light as she continues to grow. Everything is moving toward harmony. Everything is moving toward healing. Everything is moving toward love. I am with you always, my beloved child, and your daughter is safe within my care as your hearts learn to meet each other again with deeper compassion and unshakable trust. My beloved child. Let these words rest gently upon your heart, because I can see how deeply you love your daughter and how carefully you are trying to understand her without causing her pain. That love itself is already a light around her. Even on the days when you feel unsure, even on the days when your mind fills with questions, your love has never stopped reaching her. She is going through a quiet transformation. There are thoughts forming inside her that she does not yet have the language to express. She is learning how to handle emotions that feel new and intense. Sometimes she feels strong and confident, and other times she feels unsure of herself. This movement between confidence and doubt is a natural part of growing, even though it may look confusing from the outside. My beloved child, when you notice her mood changing, do not immediately try to correct it. Emotions are not problems to be solved, they are experiences to be understood. When she feels that she is allowed to have emotions without being judged, she will begin to trust you with them. You may wonder if she is being influenced by the world around her, by friends, by expectations, by comparisons. Yes, she is learning from all these things, but the foundation you have given her is still within her. The values you taught her, the kindness you showed her, the care you gave her in her early years, none of that has been lost. It is still guiding her choices, even when you cannot see it clearly. There will be a moment when she needs reassurance but does not ask for it directly. She may say something small like, "It doesn't matter," or, "I'm just tired," but behind those words there will be a deeper feeling. In that moment, respond with warmth. A simple sentence like, "I am here for you," will mean more to her than long advice. My beloved child, you must also remember to appreciate her individuality. She is not meant to be an exact reflection of you. She is meant to be her own person, with her own thoughts, dreams, and way of seeing the world. When you honor her uniqueness, she will feel respected and valued. Do not let worry take away the joy of watching her grow. Growth is not always smooth. It includes questions, mistakes, learning, and change. But every step she takes is shaping her into a stronger and more aware soul. There is also healing happening in your relationship through small daily interactions. When you share a meal together, when you ask about her day, when you smile at her without a reason, these moments are building trust. Trust is not created in one big conversation, it is created in many small ones. My beloved child, release the fear that you must fix everything immediately. You are not responsible for removing every difficulty from her life. You are responsible for being a safe place where she can return when she faces those difficulties. There may be times when she disagrees with you or wants more independence. Do not see this as rebellion, see it as her learning to think for herself. Guide her with calm explanations instead of strict control. When she feels that her voice is heard, she will also be more open to hearing yours. I am also working within her heart, giving her moments of clarity, moments of self-realization, and moments of courage. She is learning to understand her own worth. She is learning that she does not need to compare herself to anyone else. This realization will grow stronger with time. My beloved child, you will soon notice a shift in her energy. It will not happen suddenly, but gradually. She will begin to appear more at ease. She will spend more time near you. She will share small parts of her day without being asked. These are signs that your patience is creating a safe space for her. Do not underestimate the power of your gentle encouragement. Tell her that you believe in her. Tell her that she is capable. Tell her that she does not have to be perfect to be loved. These words will stay with her in moments when she doubts herself. Also, take moments to express gratitude for her presence in your life. Let her know that she brings joy to you simply by being who she is. This will strengthen her sense of belonging. My beloved child, the bond between you and your daughter is being renewed in a deeper way. It is moving from a relationship of guidance to a relationship of mutual understanding. This is a beautiful transition, even if it feels uncertain. Trust the process. Trust her journey. Trust your love. And trust me. Whenever you feel worry rising, close your eyes for a moment and breathe. Remember that I am holding both of your hearts. I am guiding your words, your actions, and your timing. Everything is unfolding as it should. The connection between you is becoming stronger, more honest, and more compassionate. Walk forward with patience. Speak with kindness. Listen with your whole heart. I am with you always, my beloved child, and I am watching over your daughter with endless care as she grows into the confident, loving, and wise soul she was created to be. My beloved child. As you keep listening, allow every word to become a source of peace rather than a source of worry, because this message is meant to lift your heart, not to burden it. You have been carrying questions silently, wondering if you are doing enough, if you are saying the right things, if you are guiding your daughter in the right way. I see your effort. I see your love. And I want you to know that your presence in her life is already a blessing that she may not yet fully understand but deeply feels. Your daughter is learning to understand her own emotions, and this is not an easy path. She sometimes feels things very deeply but does not know how to express them without feeling vulnerable. She is learning the difference between what the world expects from her and what her own heart desires. This inner dialogue can make her quiet, thoughtful, and at times distant, but it is also shaping her into a person who will have depth and compassion. My beloved child, you must not rush her through this phase. Just as a seed grows beneath the soil before it becomes visible, her confidence is growing inside her even when you cannot see it. Your patience is the sunlight that will help it emerge. There will be times when she seems perfectly fine and other times when she seems withdrawn. Do not let these changes confuse you. Emotional waves are natural during growth. What matters is that she knows she can return to you without fear of criticism. You may feel the urge to give her many instructions, to protect her from every possible mistake. But remember, she must also learn through experience. Offer guidance when needed, but also give her the space to make small decisions on her own. This will build her confidence and her trust in you. My beloved child, speak to her with respect. When you treat her thoughts as valuable, she will begin to value them herself. Ask her opinions. Involve her in decisions. Let her feel that she is not just being guided but also being heard. There is also something you must release from your heart, the fear that you are losing her. You are not losing her. You are watching her grow into someone who is learning how to stand on her own while still needing your support. This is not distance, this is development. You will notice that she observes you closely, even when she appears distracted. The way you handle stress, the way you speak to others, the way you react to challenges, these things are teaching her more than your words. By staying calm and compassionate, you are showing her how to be calm and compassionate. My beloved child, there will be a moment when she will need encouragement regarding something she is unsure about, perhaps a decision, a goal, or a fear of failure. In that moment, do not focus on the outcome. Focus on her effort. Tell her that trying is already a success. This will give her the courage to move forward. Also remember to create moments of joy together without any purpose. Sit together without discussing problems. Share simple happiness. These moments will remind her that your relationship is not only about guidance but also about companionship. I am placing people and experiences in her path that will help her grow in the right direction. Not every influence around her will be negative. There are positive friendships, supportive mentors, and meaningful opportunities that are forming around her. Trust that she is being guided. My beloved child, your role is to remain a steady light. Even when she feels uncertain, your consistency will give her strength. Do not let temporary moods change your long-term love. Love must remain constant. You must also take time to care for your own heart. When you are peaceful, you create a peaceful environment. When you are anxious, she senses it. So protect your inner calm. Pray, breathe, rest, and allow yourself moments of stillness. There is healing happening not only in her but also in you. You are learning to love without fear, to guide without control, to trust without doubt. This is a sacred transformation. In the near future, you will share a moment of honest connection, perhaps a deeper conversation than you have had in a long time. It will not solve everything, but it will open a new level of understanding between you. That moment will be the beginning of a more open and trusting relationship. My beloved child, do not underestimate the power of small affirmations. Tell her that she is capable. Tell her that she is valued. Tell her that she is loved exactly as she is. These words will become her inner strength. Release every negative thought that tells you something is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Something is evolving. Your daughter is growing into her identity, and you are growing into a more understanding and supportive guide. Walk forward with faith instead of fear. Speak with kindness instead of worry. Listen with patience instead of urgency. I am with you in every step you take, and I am watching over your daughter with endless care. She is safe, she is learning, and she is becoming stronger every day. Everything is moving toward harmony. Everything is moving toward deeper love. Everything is moving toward a future where your bond will be more open, more honest, and more beautiful than before. Rest in this truth, my beloved child. You are not alone, and neither is your daughter. I am holding both of your hearts and guiding you gently toward peace, understanding, and unshakable love. My beloved child. Come closer in your heart and listen without fear, because the path ahead of you and your daughter is filled with more light than your worries have allowed you to see. You have been standing at the doorway of concern, looking at every small sign and wondering what it means. But now I am asking you to step away from fear and step into trust, because trust will allow you to see her clearly. Your daughter is not drifting away, she is learning how to become herself. She is discovering her thoughts, her preferences, her boundaries, and her voice. This discovery sometimes makes her quiet because she is processing more than she can express. Silence is her way of understanding her inner world. Do not mistake it for distance. My beloved child, when you look at her, look with soft eyes. Do not search for problems, search for her light. You will begin to notice the small goodness that is already there, the kindness in her actions, the effort she makes, the moments when she chooses to be near you even without speaking. These are her ways of staying connected. There are days when she feels strong and capable, and there are days when she doubts herself. On those doubtful days, she does not need correction, she needs reassurance. A gentle word from you can become a shield for her against the harshness of the world. You must also remember that she is watching how you treat yourself. If you are too critical of yourself, she may learn to be critical of herself. Show her self-compassion by practicing it within your own life. When you make a mistake, speak kindly about yourself. This will teach her that imperfection is human and acceptable. My beloved child, there will be a moment when she tests her independence. She may want to make a decision that is different from what you would choose. Do not react with fear. Instead, guide her with calm wisdom. Ask her what she thinks, what she feels, and why it matters to her. When she feels respected, she will also respect your guidance. You are not meant to control her journey, you are meant to walk beside her as a steady presence. Think of yourself as a shelter she can return to whenever she feels uncertain. A shelter does not chase, it waits with open doors. There is also joy returning to her heart, even if it is not yet visible every day. She is learning to understand herself better, and this understanding will bring her peace. As she becomes more comfortable with who she is, she will become more open with you. My beloved child, I am also asking you to release the need to predict every outcome. The future does not need to be solved today. Focus on the present moment, on the conversations you share, on the meals you eat together, on the simple acts of care. These moments are building a foundation stronger than any plan. You may have noticed that when you speak gently, she responds more softly. This is not a coincidence. Your energy shapes the environment around her. Continue to choose calmness, even when you feel worried. Calmness is strength. There will be a day when she thanks you, not necessarily with grand words, but with her actions, her openness, her trust. That day will come because of the patience you are practicing now. My beloved child, do not let outside voices create doubt in your heart. Every child's journey is unique. What matters is the love, respect, and understanding within your home. Protect that environment. Let your home be a place of acceptance, not pressure. Encourage her to share her thoughts without fear of being wrong. When she speaks, listen fully. When she asks questions, answer with honesty. When she is unsure, remind her that uncertainty is part of growth. I am guiding her steps even when she feels lost. I am placing lessons in her path that will strengthen her character. I am surrounding her with protection in ways you cannot see. You are also being guided. The patience you are learning, the compassion you are developing, the trust you are building, these are shaping you into the parent she needs at this stage of her life. My beloved child, your relationship with your daughter is moving toward a deeper friendship. Not a loss of authority, but a transformation into mutual respect. This will make your bond stronger and more lasting. Continue to speak blessings over her life. Continue to believe in her potential. Continue to show her that she is loved without conditions. When you feel worry rising again, pause and remember this truth: she is safe, she is learning, and she is growing. Nothing is being lost, everything is being formed. Walk forward with peace. Hold on to faith. Let love guide your words and your actions. I am with you in every quiet moment, and I am holding your daughter gently as she becomes the confident, compassionate, and wise soul she was always meant to be. Everything is unfolding in love, my beloved child. Everything is moving